stay tuned to find out how you can win this very cool, one-of-a-kind comic book. But you gotta watch the whole video. Are you laughing at me? Hello and welcome, Actual Dracula here with a very important public service announcement for the comic book community. Gary B, the casual comic guy, is on the road to 1,000 subscribers here on YouTube, and we want to help him get there. I say we because I am just one of many members of this community who've been inspired by Gary, his constant words of encouragement and support of everyone in this community. He's an amazing guy. There's no better example of this than the Grow Together movement, which Gary started earlier this year. And the hashtag Grow Together quickly became a common sight here on YouTube and Instagram as well. People started using their platforms to express their support for each other. Now, some people may not care about subs and likes or views, and that's all good. But for creators such as myself, who do wish to build a following in order to spread my message of Dracula, foment insurrection, expose my guts and my brain to the world, and other just Dracula stuff in general. For those of us who wish to do all that, but also know that this isn't a competition, Grow Together expresses a sentiment that I think most of us already subscribe to. You see what I did there? It's saying, I want to grow, but I want to bring, all my friends and other inspiring members of this community with me. And these small but meaningful gestures have encouraged me to keep going, knowing that, even if no one is watching this stuff right now, I know that because this community is so incredibly supportive of one another, it's only a matter of time that someone will say,
"Hey, you should check out this Actual Dracula guy. That's right, Comic Book Community Award nominee Actual Dracula. He's pretty alright, and his videos will send you to the moon."
So I want to show my support in any small way I can because I truly appreciate all the love and kind words I've received from y'all. Which brings us to the purpose of this video, which I'm actually making for two reasons. The first is that Gary B, who, as I said, is well on his way to 1,000 subscribers, is doing a giveaway for when he hits that benchmark. With some incredible prizes from himself, as well as some prizes being generously donated by Small Town Collectibles, Slotted Up 503, Chip Getler, Rob's Fat Stacks, and Nick's Kicks and Comics. I've posted the links for Gary's giveaway announcement video below. If you want to be eligible to enter, I'll tell you now. Still, go watch the video anyway, absolutely. But the gist of it is, being the stand-up guy that he is, Gary has requested that you shout out 3 other YouTube channels. So that, as his channel grows, others grow with him. That's the whole idea behind Grow Together, guys. So I've selected 3 channels that I've recently discovered and am really enjoying their content, and I would love to see all these channels get the support that they deserve. So I recommend you all check out and subscribe to all 3 of these channels. The first of which is Digger Jim 720. Jim does new comic book day hauls and mail calls and mystery box unboxings and all that good stuff. And he's got a great collection from what I can see, a lot of very cool books. But what's really cool about Jim's channel is that he also showcases one of his other passions, which is digging, hence the name Digger Jim. Yes, it's not just digging through comic boxes. It's also digging holes. I know what you're thinking. Does this guy just go around randomly digging holes? Well, perhaps. I can't entirely be sure that isn't the case sometimes. And I get it. Nothing like digging a nice hole once in a while. But no, Jim legit goes treasure hunting with a metal detector and finds, old coins and bullets and other objects that have been sitting in the ground for quite some time. some of these things he finds are really old. And so in addition to the comics, he'll show off these finds as well. I'm a bit of a history buff myself, so I really like seeing all that stuff. So Digger Jim, go sub him up. Next channel up is Tylox The Mighty. Tylox recently became an official member of Spine Ticks, another one of my favorite channels, but his own channel is also fantastic. He does great new comic book day haul videos. They're usually a bit more in-depth than just showing a book to the camera. He'll talk about, why he got a particular book, which may go off into a tangent into some other things, but I'm all for that. That's what I really like about those videos. And he'll often throw up a StreamYard link in the chat so that others can join. There's a new comic book day video with yours truly in it. I randomly hopped on one a few weeks ago, and that was a lot of fun. In addition to that, Tylox has a series where he highlights different types of comic collectors, and these are really funny and frankly accurate descriptions and depictions of different types of collectors. So go watch them to find out which one you are. Also, go check out his videos on his record collection. It is solid. Tylox and I have a similar, and I must say, excellent taste in music. I would also be remiss if I didn't mention that Tylox has the baddest and best mullet and mustache combo in the game right now, and he's got the accent to go with it. So sub up Tylox the Mighty. I also forgot to mention Tylox has an awesome cat. Check this dude out.
Good afternoon, actual Dracula. I have dropped the book and dinged the corner so far and ripped the crap out of the. Trying to get the tape off, it just completely came apart.
The third channel I want everyone to check out is Comic Kingpins. Now, if you're subscribed to Newbie Comics, or if you've ever watched Newbie, you will recognize these boys as they are mainstays of the Newbieverse. This originally started as FaceTime's channel, but he brought all his buds on board and rebranded as the Comic Kingpins. So in addition to FaceTime, you'll find Black Crown Comics, Comic Dude, Mr. Key Issues, aka Keys to Everything, and Hyper Combo Comics. These guys have a great ongoing series called Previously On. It's quickly becoming one of my favorite shows on YouTube. I believe it's a weekly show, and you never really quite know what to expect.
Talking about cakes. Look at them cakes, though. Yeah, everybody does enjoy a little Tata cover, but the derriere needs some love too.
They'll talk new comics, old comics, movies, and of course spec. As I mentioned before, if you've watched Newbie's channel, you'll already know that all these guys are pretty keen on the speculation game. And they keep up to date on all the latest rumors, maybe create some rumors, of their own, maybe drive up the price of the book and let your boy in on that action, the little insider trading. We'll talk. Anyhow, I'm slowly dipping my toes into that world, and these guys are not only knowledgeable but entertaining as well. So when it comes to comic spec, this is one of my go-to channels for that. But like I said, it's more than that. It's more than just spec. This channel always has a fun vibe of just friends hanging out, and I highly recommend it. So sub up Comic Kingpins, and there's my 3 channels. All their links are down below. But also as a bonus Grow Together shout out, I have to mention my brother Q, aka Comicozzie. Now, if you're a regular of my channel, you'll know that we recently started a weekly live show every Wednesday together called Comic Picks in the 416, where we show off our new comic book day and back issue hauls. We also do a giveaway every episode. Anyhow, I wanted to make sure that everyone checks out Comicozzie's channel as well. He's got fantastic content, unboxing and haul videos of some really awesome books. and he also does some really great deep dives, looking at history of certain titles and characters. So there it is, guys. Please check out all those channels and sub them up. The second reason I'm making this video is because earlier this year I made my first Grow Together video where I shouted out 5 channels: Quinn's Comic Stash, Brock Morgan, Free Key Loowee, Copy 801, and Professor Comics. Now in that video I said that when all those channels had hit a certain number of subscribers, I would be doing a giveaway. A one-of-a-kind sketch cover by yours truly. Now, I kind of dropped the ball on that one because those channels have all met and surpassed those goals some time ago, I believe, but I never did the giveaway. And that is my fault, but to put it simply, it was one of those things that, due to work and this channel and life in general, it got put on the back burner. Finding time to draw, unfortunately, has been difficult over the past few months. But I made some time and finally got around to finishing this. If this had been, a commissioned piece, it'd be a little different. But because I'm just giving this away for free, I guess I kind of was like, I could, put it off for another day, you know how things go sometimes. Anyhow, got it done. And so without further ado, here's the book. And I'll explain this a bit. You know what? Let me take it out of the bag so we don't get so much glare. Although it does look rather nice in the bag, gotta admit. This is a copy of Alien #1, the current Marvel Alien series. And that is the black blank sketch cover. And as you can see here, the alien in question is not a xenomorph like you might expect, but television's Alf. See, that's Alf right there. That's right, folks, Alf. And here we see the one and only Count Dracula. More specifically, the Count Dracula as portrayed by Gary Oldman in the Francis Ford Coppola film, as you can see by the red cloak and the butt hair, the hair butt. Yeah, and he is draining the blood there, draining the blood from the decapitated head of Alf. And it turns out maybe Alf had some xenomorph ancestors after all, as he's got that alien mouth, inner mouth thingy there. That thing that pops out. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, so there it is. Oh, and a little backstory before any hardcore Alf fans get their knickers in a knot. Okay, just know that he brought this upon himself because Alf eats cats, and Dracula, as we all know, is a cat person. And so this is what happens, Alf. This is what happens when you try to eat our feline friends. You get your damn head chopped off. Anyhow, there it is. I will post this on Instagram so you can get, a better look at it. Although I gotta say, this is looking all right in the camera. But yeah, I'll post it on Instagram. And yeah, I'm happy with it. Now, if you want to win this, right here, go back and watch my original Grow Together video, which I've linked below, and do whatever it is that I say to do in that video, because I don't remember. I think you gotta leave a comment or something with the hashtag Grow Together. I don't know, go watch the video and figure it out. It's not that hard. Anyhow, anyone I have shouted out in this video will automatically be entered to win this as well. So that's about it, everyone. Thank you for watching, and thank you once again to all my subscribers. Be sure to check out Gary B, the Casual Comic Guy. Check out his 1,000 subscriber giveaway video. And if you want to be entered into that contest, make a video of your own, just like this one. So check out Gary B and Digger Jim and Tylox the Mighty and Comic Kingpins and Comicozzie. And from my original Grow Together video, also Quinn's Comic Stash, Professor Comics, Copy 801, Brock Morgan, and Free Key Loowee. And if you like what you see, let them know and like and subscribe. Now, I will be doing the drawing for this either this week sometime or early next week. So keep an eye out for an announcement on that. All right, thanks for watching, and remember to keep it casual and keep it actual. As an actual Dracula.